everyone, welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time here, welcome, welcome, welcome. I am doing a new series and you are joining at my, I think, 4th installment of the series, which is called Drugstore Deal or Dump. And basically I'm just taking a drugstore item that I either have found or I have picked up because of your recommendations off of Instagram or here on YouTube, and then testing it out for the day, seeing how it works, giving my first impression, and that's about it. So if you guys are not already subscribed to my channel, please go ahead and do so because that obviously helps me, and that's about it. So I would love to have you guys a part of my YouTube family. Anyways, let's get to the actual drugstore deal or dump for this week. It is all about magnetic lashes. I went to CVS and I picked up these two brands. I picked up Kiss Magnetic Lash right here, and it comes with an applicator. These were $13.99, and then these from Ardell are also $13.99 from CVS, top and bottom. For me in general, I tend to get pairs that look a little bit more subtle. As you can see from this, you know, they're not as dramatic lashes. Also, it's interesting, for the under lashes, these come pre-cut. So I'm interested to see how that works. Previously, when I've tried magnetic lashes, the one thing I actually did do was I went ahead and cut them, and I felt like that made it look a little bit more natural. But either way, it's interesting that these are the under ones that are pre-cut. I don't even know if I've used the under lashes. That just seems so... Oh my gosh, okay. I'm a Dumbo. Under means under this part. I was thinking under like bottom lashes. Okay. All right, Ardell, you got me. Don't pay attention to me. Basically, this is for the upper lash line and this is for the lower lash line. I don't know why it's cut on the bottom and not the top. Anyways, we'll get to that. The Kiss ones are a little bit more dramatic. So we're gonna try one side with the Kiss and one side with the Ardell and go from there. All right, I gotta get my hair out of my face. If you guys know me, I cannot do my makeup and stuff with my hair in my face. It has to be all the way back. We are going to start with the Kiss one, and this is going to be on my right eye right here. So if you're looking at me, my left side? Anyway, this says Easy Load Applicator. It's patent pending. Rotating applicator for instant flawless fit. Interesting. All right, I'm getting close and personal. I have all my makeup on except for my mascara. I have no mascara on whatsoever. Oops, I don't have any eyeliner on either. I just wanted to really get an effect for this. These peel off so easily. Remember, they're magnetic. So this is what it looks like. And this is the top. And we're going to put that, oh, do you see that? It like literally, okay, I don't know if you guys can see that. It literally flicks into that. It sticks onto the bottom, onto the little white strip applicator part. So that's good. Okay. So that's how it looks on the top. This bottom one is curved downwards right now. My bad. They both want to be curved upwards. I've tried magnetic lashes in the past, I'm telling you, and I love the concept. In theory, it's amazing. In practice, it's not good. Not good. Because they don't look natural. That's my biggest complaint. Like, the fact that you don't have to deal with glue or anything is amazing, but they don't look great. Okay, so this is what it looks like with the top and bottom in place. Rotate the applicator back to its original position. So I'm going to take this little guy and I'm going to rotate it back. Okay, that moved that lash a little bit, so let's see if I can, it's like harder to actually just place this in the freaking applicator. Now place applicator so your natural lashes are in between the two magnetic lashes. Are you ready? I'm ready. Okay, so going in between. I'm pushing down. Wow, okay. So that actually did work, but this does not look cute, okay? So let's fix this guy now. But do you see what I'm saying? This is what I do not like about, ow, that is poking me. I tried moving this a little bit and it's poking me on the inside of my eye. Right off the bat, I'm not into this at all. As you can see, it just looks super artificial right here. Like it's missing an entire spot right there. So I'm wondering now if I take this off and reapply it, but on my own. Let's see how that works. A removal. With your thumb and index finger, slide magnetic strips horizontally apart to release the magnetic seal. Okay, so I will do that next time. So let's try this one more time. And I'm going to just do this on my own because I feel like I want it to sit a certain way. And I don't know how that works because it's obviously not magnetic until they touch each other. So this is the part that gets a little tricky. So like that's where I would want it to sit on my eye. Gotta work kind of fast too. All right. It immediately suctions on quickly. But my issue, again, is do you see how it's just straight? Like that is not cute at all. Now I could go in and curl it, but I'm just worried about how it's going to affect the actual lashes. I'm gonna try it one more time with the applicator, this patent pending business. Let's see how this works. Now that I kind of understand what's happening here, I'm going to slowly try and maneuver it to where I want it to actually sit and see if that works. I actually saw the wispies also available, and I feel like the wispies might be the way to go because it's just on the outer corner. So these might be worth cutting. Okay, let's see. All right. All right. No, it's the same thing. Do you see that? I'm losing the effect. If it were just like more on this side and more on the inside, then it would work beautiful. But like this, I can't leave the house like this. I just can't. Okay, anyways, let's go on to Ardell. I know I look crazy right now because I have this on my eye right here, but I just want you guys to see. This is the Ardell, and again, these ones are a little bit more natural. And this is, oh, I like this. This gives you some tips, which I don't know if this one did. The Kiss one is saying contact lens friendly. First, apply mascara on your lashes for easier application. That's for contact lens wearers. I wonder if that might be something for me too, just right now, because it doesn't look natural. Okay, for Ardell, it gives you helpful tips. Don't curl your natural eyelashes prior to applying magnetic lashes. So that's a good tip because normally with falsies, I would absolutely curl my lashes first. Apply one coat of mascara to your natural eyelashes first to provide a base for laying the upper lashes in place. Okay, good tip. And then 3, try cutting the full length magnetic lashes in half for an accented look and easier application. So interesting that this, I think Ardell, since the first time I tried these, have kind of picked up on what other people have been asking about or what their feedback has been. Let's try this the original way, and then we'll go in with cutting if we need to. This again is what the Ardells look like. Honestly, if this looked good, it'd be amazing because they don't feel heavy on my eyes. There's no glue involved. It's just, it's good stuff, but that's not the case. So let's see. I did forget to put mascara on, so let's go back to that. Okay, just putting on a coat. This is my Grande Lash mascara. So I'm just putting on a coat like it told me to. Kiss did not tell me to do this, so I just went with what the box says, but I do think in general I would probably try and do that because it would just kind of make everything look way more natural and cohesive. Take the upper set, put it in. The upper one is very easy to do. It's the cut ones that are a little harder. Now let's try this. Okay. It is in the front is not wanting to stick like in the actual part. So let me try this again. I'm going to actually take my Ardell lashes, but I'm going to apply them with the Kiss applicator. Let's see if that works because this applicator seems to work better. Same thing. Oh my gosh, it's not sticking all the way in. I'm just going to use my hands now. So Ardell looks more natural, but it is proving to be more difficult to put on. I think I'm thinking too hard about this. It's just like, just do it. You know what I mean? Just do it. It takes some practice. Okay, there we go. Okay, yay, got it. Oh my gosh, you guys, wow. Now this makes sense. Okay, look at that, you guys. This is the Ardell one, and I have it all the way to the actual like base of my eyelash. Do you see that? Now these are definitely the more dramatic ones. I think that's actually a big reason why I don't like the dramatic magnetic lashes. I don't think they work well. I'm going to take a little bit of a black eyeliner pencil and I'm just going to lightly tightline and also just bring it in just a little bit so it looks like the lash line is all the way into my tear duct. Okay, and then I'm going to tightline. I feel like tightlining always makes things look more defined and just looks more clear. So there we go. There we go. And now I'm going to just add a little bit of mascara onto my bottom lash line. Okay, the one thing I will say is, do you remember how in the beginning when I was putting this one on, it just wasn't sticking properly on the inside? It's definitely pinching at my lashes, but like lashes in general are not the most comfortable thing to wear. So if you're okay with a little bit of just, it's not even discomfort, it's just I feel it, you know? Whereas this one I don't feel anything, but this one is also not sitting properly on my eyes. So there's a give and take, I feel like. Give and take. All right, guys. So that's it. This is with the Ardell magnetic lashes. This is with the Kiss. Let's give this one more go, okay? I am going to try this side now with a little coat of mascara and then give the Kiss lashes one more chance. So, little coat right there. All right, guys, no, same thing. No, these are hopeless. Now, one thing we will try is cutting them. There's 3 little areas where the magnet is, so I'm going to just cut it right in the middle towards right before the second magnet. This is what I'm left with now. Let's try this now on here. I mean, did that work better? I guess. It's just like, do you see how the drooping down? Let me try really quick with just this now on its own, like with my hands, the way I did the other one. I'm gonna put it right there. It's not sticking properly. Okay, so that's how it is with just the wispies. Okay, guys, this I'm not mad at. I am not mad at this at all. These are my first impressions. I like the Ardell right off the bat way more because they look natural, and honestly, they just look way natural. The only thing is it is pinching at me right here a little bit. It's just pinching at my eyelid, but maybe that's just something I have to get used to and maybe I'll get more comfortable. We'll see. What the Kiss one, when I cut it in half and I apply it, I'm not mad at it. It actually looks decent. If you were to look up really close, when I look up, you can see that this part right here is not fully going underneath my eye. So it's like, do you see it? It's not fully at the base of my waterline, my upper waterline. So that's the only thing that's bothering me. If I could move that, and that might just be with a little bit more practice, you know, just like anything. I obviously need to just practice a little bit more. So let me just try that one more time. Okay, one more time. So it's like sticking on. It's like you almost have to be really precise with how you stick this on, which is the part that's really getting me a little bit. So let me try right there. And then let me try this bottom part. Okay, there we go. Okay, there we go. Actually, liking this a lot. What I'm gonna do, same thing I did on this side, I'm just going to tightline a little bit. And then add the lower mascara as I would normally. After a lot of trial and error, this one feels really comfortable. We're gonna go about my day and see which one's more comfortable and which kind of like sits better, which one lasts better, if there's any issues I have or see. I'm gonna check in. It's just around 11:30, so we will be back. But I'm actually now kind of liking the Kiss side a little bit more now that I've gotten it on. All right, cool. Okay guys, I'll be back. All right guys, I am back from a full day of just running around doing my stuff, and I did go out like this. Actually, all in all, unless you're like up close and personal, you can't really tell that I'm wearing two different sets of eyelashes. Again, this is the Ardell side and this is the Kiss side. Now I know earlier I was like dead set on the Ardell, but I actually am in love with the way the Kiss side looks. After cutting it in half and everything, I just feel like the way these wispies, like it also doesn't feel like I'm wearing anything on this side, and this side it's still, like earlier it was pinching a little bit, but I think that's just in general because the magnets are, you know, clamping together. So it's just something to get used to, but it's not cumbersome at all. It's just something I noticed. But on this side, I don't know, like I love, let me just zoom in a little bit. Let me get in with you guys. So I feel like on this side, it just looks way more natural, you know? And on this side, it kind of just looks more full, but there's not as much length. But I also did choose a much more natural pair of the Ardells. All in all, I'm gonna say that this is a drugstore deal, but I do have some things to say around it. So one is that if you're looking for something that's gonna be more ease and just natural, I would pick the Ardell. If you want something that I think you might be able to get, you know, maybe a better look out of, the Kiss, I love the applicator so much more. I think the applicator, the black applicator that comes in this one is so much more reasonable to work with. Like on the Ardell side, I actually just used it with my fingers. And then this side I had to cut it and I had to put it on. So I mean, there's pros and cons on both, but for under 15 bucks to try these out, I think that they work great. They're reusable. It kind of gets your, you know, getting ready time cut in half once you actually do practice with these a little bit more. Again, just like anything, you do have to practice. But as far as not having to use any glue or anything like that, I think this is huge. My eyes get so sensitive when I have to wear too much glue. And if they get in my eyes, it's just like, it's a done deal. So with all of that said, I do think these are, again, a drugstore deal. And as far as the Ardell or Kiss, I'm not sure. It just depends on what you like. But overall, for me, after going through the trial and error of this morning, I'm gonna go with the Kiss. I really, really do like the way these look best. But then again, the Ardell were that much easier to put on. So I don't know, I'll have to check back in. Follow me on Instagram to figure out which one I actually end up liking the most. But as far as my first impression and full day of wear test goes, I'm gonna go with this side. So if you have any questions or comments about these magnetic lashes, let me know below. And if you guys have anything that you specifically want me to test out or try out, do let me know as well. I think next week is gonna be maybe on some like body illuminator situation. So let me know, kids, and I will see you next time. Bye.